and today I want to share some really exciting news with you. I love Sherry Baldy's images, especially her 3D images, but my eyes aren't so good, so sometimes doing all that cutting is not a lot of fun. But I found out that the Cricut Explore has a cut and print option, and it makes this all so easy. So it does all the cutting for me, and this right here is one of the images. She's one of my favorites, and the reason I'm going to use her today to show you this is because when the Cricut cut it out, it even cut out her shoelaces. It also does things like, cut out those little spots between her arms that are hard to get to and all of that, and does an amazing job. So today I'm going to show you how I did it, and maybe then you're going to want to get a lot of Sherry Baldy 3D images. Okay, here we are at the main screen of Cricut's Design Studio, and I've already signed in. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click right here on the blue square to create a new project. And we're going to go to Upload Images. We're going to go Upload for a basic upload. And we are going to continue to step 1. I'm choosing the same image that I already showed you at the beginning of the video. And we're going to do the moderately complex image, even though I think the simple image would have worked. And it's going to pop up on this screen here, and this is where we clean it up, which means we get rid of all of the white area that we don't want to be a part of our image when it's cut. So put the little cursor crosshair things right on the white area and click, and it will get rid of all of the white area that is surrounding those images. And then we're going to zoom in here a little bit and make sure that everything looks okay. And right now I need to get rid of the white area up here between her hand and her face and under her arms. So again, you just put the little cursor just on the white area so that that's all that it will get rid of. And basically that makes it clear so that the only images are Sherry Baldy's little 3D images and not a bunch of other stuff. And just to be sure, you click the eyeball over here and it will show you what it's cutting. And right now there's a little red spot there that we need to get rid of. So I'm going to click on the eraser, make it a little bit bigger, and come over here and hopefully get that spot erased. Let's go take a look and see if I got it. I still see a little bit, so we're going to come back to the eraser here. And actually I don't know why it doesn't want to get that spot, but it is not a big deal. Okay, so now that we've got all of that done, we're going to continue to the next step where we give it a name. And I wonder what would happen if I gave it the same name I gave the last one. So let's just try sample 2 because this is just a sample. I already have mine on here. There's an area down here to give it a tag if you would like. And now we're going to save that image. And that's going to take a minute because there's a lot of images on that page. Okay, and here we are, and here's our uploaded image right there. You can see I've uploaded it a few times just for trying to do this video. But there it is, and actually from here I could click it and insert it, but I want to take you to the other page and show you how to do that. So over here, there's a little button on the left here that says, insert images. And I'm going to come over here and go to My Images. Bye-bye Cinderella. Maybe bye-bye. There we go. And I'm going to choose that image, insert image. And also this might take a minute, so just be patient. I have a really slow computer, and I really am not sure that the Cricut Design Space likes so many images being uploaded at one time or inserted at one time. So, while we're waiting, I would like you to know that this works amazing on all of Sherry Baldy's 3D images. Okay, where did the image go? Sometimes it hides from you. There it is. Okay, the image is really small. I'm going to come up here to edit. I'm going to go where it says height and change that to 7 inches, and there we go. So there's our image. And the next thing we do after that, this is like so simple. Once you get the hang of it, it goes really quick. But we're going to come up here and click on the little go button. And from here, it's going to move everything onto a mat. So here's the mat. And this also takes a few seconds for it to load. If you have a better computer, faster computer, yours will probably go a little bit quicker than mine. Tell you what, why don't we come back here in a minute so that you guys don't have to just sit here and watch this, and I will show you what it looks like then. Okay, my computer finally got its act together, and this is the next screen you'll see. So your images are showing on the mat, and now you're going to hit the print and continue button down here at the bottom. And then your printer information will show up on the side, so make sure that it's in color and it's an 8.5 by 11 inch and that you have the right printer showing. And again, the image is loading, sometimes quicker than others. Again, I'm going to take the blame for this for my computer and not necessarily the program. But there it is. So I'm going to hit print, and I'm going to come back when this is done printing. Okay, and this is what it's going to look like when it comes off your printer. And now we're going to put it on the mat in the upper left-hand corner. Just get it on there. If you notice that my mat really looks horrible, it's because I keep using my mats even when they're old and the original sticky goes away. I use this stuff here. It's called Stick and Spray. It's a repositional spray, and just before you use your mat, if you give it just a really quick spray, it works as good as new. Okay, so now we're going to head over to the Explore, and I'll show you what we do from there. Okay, so now we take the mat and we slide it in. There's little slots there to guide you. We're going to push the load button. It's flashing right there telling you it's ready to load. And now the cut button is flashing because it's ready to cut. And I'm going to let you watch for a minute because it's kind of fascinating the way it scans the little marks that it put on there so that it knows how to cut. And I thought you might want to see that so that, you know, if you try this with your Explorer, you won't wonder if something's wrong if you haven't done the print and cut option before. And while it's cutting, I think I'll tell you that Sherry Baldy has a lot of amazing images. The 3D images are just a blast, especially when you don't have to cut them yourself and you have a machine like this to cut them. And all of her 3D images are also pre-colored. So some of us don't have that amazing skill or the time to do that either. So this makes life easier, I guess you would say. I know I love it, and because of that, I have purchased so many of her 3D images. They're just so much fun. Okay, it's almost ready to cut here. Okay, looks like it's cutting, so we'll be back in a minute when it's done. Okay, it is done cutting. We've got the little button flashing telling us it is time to unload. So we're going to unload it. And let's see here. I love this. It just peels right off. We've got beautiful images right here on the mat. And just for example, when I peel her off, what's left on here was the stuff that was under her arms and the stuff that we didn't want, but her shoelaces are still there. And you just peel off all your little pieces, and then you can go layer them and make a beautiful 3D image. Here is our finished little 3D image, and I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of how to cut out your Sherry Baldy 3D images with the Cricut Explorer. It is quick and easy once you get the hang of it, and if you have a computer that's a little bit faster than mine. And stay tuned, because after this video I will have pictures attached that are showing other images that I cut out. And if I were you, I'd go out and buy a bunch of Sherry Baldy images. See ya. Bye-bye.